Hi, my name is Peter Dudek, and I want to thank you for joining the Points and Rewards program. This program is going to help you be consistent in taking your supplements and helping you to hopefully live a longer and healthier, happier life. So let me show you a few things of what you can expect right away, and also how you can get the most out of participating in the Points and Rewards program. I want you to get into the habit of checking emails every day from LiveLongerClub. I'm going to be sending you some emails that are going to help you and guide you and motivate you and give you great free information, all kinds of stuff. So check your email every day for emails from me. And the very first email that you'll see when you go to your email after you watch this video is you're going to see this email, Welcome to Live Longer Club. It's going to have an opportunity to click a link so you can look at your account. And also there's a link to click here to set your new password. I recommend that you go ahead and do that, set your new password. So you're going to click that link and you're going to set a new password. Make sure you write it down somewhere so you don't forget it. And if you don't see this email, sometimes I use Gmail for all my emails, and sometimes Gmail or other email providers, they will be very aggressive at marking emails as spam, especially if it's something that you haven't gotten before. And if you don't see this email, it might be in your spam folder. And I'm looking at my Gmail, for example, and I don't even see my spam folder. Sometimes they hide the spam folder. So in Gmail, for example, if I click on more, there's my spam folder hidden. So if I click on it, then if you find our emails in here, all you have to do is click on it, and then there should be a button that's similar to this, or some way in your email account to say, this isn't spam. Please don't mark any of these emails as spam. So click on that, and that'll help you get the emails. So then after you get this email, another email that you're going to see in your inbox is this one. Welcome to the Points and Rewards program. This is my very first email to you, and you're going to get a series of emails that start with this one. And these emails are for helping you get some tips and suggestions of what you can do while you're waiting for your very first Age Well collection box to arrive. So read these emails. If I have any links in there, click them and check out the information that you're going to be getting in the emails. Okay, so then after you look at these emails, you'll also notice an email that says your longevity journey begins. A little rocket ship. Course 1, day 1 is ready. Well, what is that? This is your access to day 1 of our course. It's a free mini course that we already signed you up for. It's free for people who are registered with Live Longer Club, and you are, since you purchased an Age Well collection. So all you have to do is click this link. I'm going to open it in a new tab. And it says, Beyond Genetics, you hold the reins with the longevity triangle. So this is a really great course. It talks about how genetics isn't the only thing that determines your lifespan or even your health span. So I highly recommend going through the lessons in this course. And this isn't the only free mini course that we have. We have another one already in there for you. You can just take that one too if you want. And we're going to be producing courses, free mini courses all the time, as well as some premium courses that are going to be a lot more extensive and expensive to make. And so those will be premium courses that you can sign up for. But go ahead and take the free mini courses. As a registered user, you'll have access to all of them. When you get your very first Age Well collection, you're going to find a free gift inside, a pill organizer, and it's going to look like this. And we have something on the side, some information. never miss a dose, and don't forget to check in daily. This is a very important tool in the Points and Rewards program. Since the program is organized into a cycle of 4 weeks, and since it's annoying to open a bunch of bottles every single day, what you can do is once per week open all your bottles of supplements and put the right number of supplements for each day into the organizer. I do mine every Sunday night after I've taken my supplements for the day on Sunday. So use the pill organizer. It's convenient, it helps you be consistent, and it's going to help you with the Points and Rewards program, because if you've got the pills already organized, what's to stop you from taking them every day? You don't have to open any bottles that day. Just open up your flap for the day and take your supplements every day. And then don't forget to check in. So checking in, let's talk about checking in. Now, a very important date in your new healthy habits is the very first day that you check in. That's what starts the points and rewards cycles for you. Now, you need to be logged in to check in. So if you want to log in, all you have to do is go to our website, LiveLongerClub.com, and click the login menu item, and it takes you to the login page. And this is where you can log in with your email and your password that you wrote down when you changed your password. So to get to the check-in page so that you can check in every day, all you have to do once you're logged in is go to Points and Rewards program menu and click on this daily check-in menu item. Click that. And if you're logged in, it'll take you to this screen right here. If you're not logged in, it'll force you to log in first. And what you're going to do is you're going to look for the big green button that says check in today right here. Another way to get to the check-in page is by activating a QR code. If you look on your pill organizer, on the very bottom of it, you're going to see a QR code. And all you have to do is open up your camera app on your smartphone and focus on the QR code. When you focus on the QR code, you're probably going to see a little link appear, and all you have to do is touch that with your finger, and that link will take you to the login page on your phone. Then once you're logged in, just like on your computer, you can go to the daily check-in page and look for the big green button that says check in today. So whichever way you get there, just make sure you're logged in, get to the daily check-in page, and make sure you've already taken your supplements for the day. Don't cheat, no cheating. And then click I checked in today, and you'll get your points. So the very first day you check in, it's going to say day 1 of 28. So the cycles are 28 days. Today's day 1 for me. I haven't checked in yet. And you can see here it says testy, exclamation point. That's my name for this test account. It says welcome back. Click the check in today button, earn points. And here's the big green button. Current points I have is 0. Lifetime points is 0. Lifetime perfect weeks is 0. I don't have a partner. And so there's all kinds of problems here. But I can solve the 0 points and the 0 lifetime points problem by clicking the button. So I'm going to click it. Oh, you hear a sound. It's updating my points. Just wait for a second. You hear a cha-ching sound. And it says I checked in successfully. Then if you notice down here in the weekly check-in progress, I'm in week 1 of my first cycle, and I've got 1/7 of the bar. So I've got 1 out of 7 days in my streak so far. And if I check in again tomorrow, same thing's going to happen. I'm going to hear a bloop, and I'm going to get another point. I'm going to get another lifetime point, and this is going to go 2 out of 7. And I just keep doing that every single day till I get 7 out of 7 days, and then I'll have a perfect week. Then my lifetime perfect weeks will be 1. So let me show you a demonstration of some key moments that you're going to encounter. And don't forget, if you get a perfect 28-day cycle in your next Age Well Collection box, you will get a guaranteed free gift. There are also drawings for grand prizes. And to be eligible for that, all you have to do is have a perfect 28-day cycle. There's also milestone achievements such as 1,000 points or 52 perfect weeks. These prizes are going to be very valuable, so make sure you start checking in every day and racking up those points and those perfect weeks. Okay, so what I want to do now is show you a demonstration of some of the key moments in your 28-day cycle the first time you go through it. So what you'll notice when you come here, either by using the QR code on the bottom of your pill organizer, or you could have clicked a link in the email that I sent you, and also you could have just gone to the website and clicked the link from the menu. Anyway, regardless of how you got here, you're going to be here on the daily check-in page, and you'll see your name. My name is Testy for this test account, and it'll say welcome back. Click the check-in today button, earn points. So you can see I've got current points of 1 because I checked in on day 1, and the lifetime points of 1, lifetime perfect weeks of 0. I still don't have a partner, and I'm going to check in on day 2 of 28. So I click my check-in today button. I already took my supplements. It's updating my points. So there's my cha-ching. I got my points. Now I have current points of 2. Lifetime points is 2. You can see I have 2 out of 7 days in week 1 accomplished. So I'm on a streak, 2 out of 7 for week 1. So that is what happens on day 2. Now I'm going to jump ahead to day 7. And I'm going to show you what it looks like after you've checked in for 6 days in a row, and you're about to check in on day 7. Okay, so here's what it's going to look like on your screen on day 7. You will have checked in 6 days in a row, so you're going to have 6 points, because the week 1 points or the week 1 check-ins are worth 1 point each day. You're going to have a lifetime points of 6, lifetime perfect weeks of 0. So when I check in on day 7, if I have already checked in on 6 out of the 7 days of the week so far, there's a bunch of stuff that's going to happen when I click the check-in button. You're going to hear the bloop sound when I check in, when I click the button. Then there's, in the background, the system is going to be calculating my points and adding them to my scores. And then you're going to hear, instead of the cha-ching, it's going to be a fanfare sound, a da-da-da-da or something like that. And what'll happen is I will go from 6 to 12. I'm going to get my 1 point for day 7, and then I'm going to get 5 bonus points for having a perfect week. And at the same time, I'm going to get right here where it says week 1 badges, I'm going to get my bronze badge because I had a perfect week 1. So let's see what that looks like. There we go. You can see that I got that I now have 12 points, and I have a lifetime perfect weeks of 1. I got my bronze badge, and I have a perfect streak for week 1. So now I'm going to show you what happens on day 8. Okay, so here we are on day 8. And you can see I haven't checked in yet on day 8, so I still have my 12 points from yesterday, checking in on day 7. And I still have the 1 perfect lifetime week. So now on day 8, I'm going to check in and see what happens. So updating my points. Look what happened. I got 2 points. So I went from 12 to 14 points. And you can see on my weekly check-in progress for week 2, I've got 1 out of 7 days for week 2. So that's what you can expect when you check in on day 8 out of your first 28-day cycle. Now let's show what happens when you check in on day 14, the last day of week 2. Okay, so here we are on day 14. This is the last day of week 2. I have 24 points because I've been getting 2 points every day of week 2. And let's see what happens when I check in on day 7 of week 2, which is day 14 of the cycle. Okay, I got my 2 points. I got a total of 36 points now. I got my silver badge. I have a streak of 7 out of 7 for week 2. A lot of good stuff happened checking in on day 14 with a perfect week behind me. So there we go. Week 2, 7 out of 7. So now let's see what happens when we check in on day 21. So we've had a perfect week 3 so far. Okay, so when you get to day 21, it's the last day of week 3, and you've been perfect so far out of all 20 days behind you. Today's the 21st day. You will have earned 54 points because you got 1 point per day for week 1 plus bonus points of 5. On week 2, you got 2 points per day plus 10 bonus points for a perfect week 2. On week 3, which is what we're on right now, you've been earning 3 points a day. And so you've got 54 points total. Now, when we check in on day 21, that's the last day of week 3, we're going to get our 3 points. So that'll take it to 57. Plus, we're going to get a bonus of 15 points. And then we're going to get our new badge. It's going to be our gold badge. And we'll have a perfect week 3. And so our lifetime perfect weeks will go up to 3. So all kinds of good things are going to happen right now when I check in on day 21. There's my 3 points. There's my bonus. Got 72 now. I got the perfect week 3, and I got my gold badge. So now let's move it up to day 28. We've had a perfect cycle. We've checked in for 27 days in a row. We've got all kinds of points and badges and streaks. Let's see what it looks like when we check in on day 28 and complete a perfect cycle. The very first cycle, we were perfect. So let's check it out. Okay, this is a great moment in your cycle. It's the last day, day 28 out of the 28-day cycle. You've been perfect so far. You've checked in for 27 days in a row. You have 3 perfect weeks. You have a total of 96 lifetime points and 96 points for this cycle because you've been getting 4 points per day for week 4. And you're about to get a bonus of 20 points for week 4. So let's see what happens when you get the perfect cycle of 28 out of 28 days. Checking in on day 28. We got a special fanfare, and we got our platinum badge, and now we have a total of 120 points for the very first cycle. And so we've got, of course, 120 points for our lifetime. We've got 4 lifetime perfect weeks. Looking really good. So now let's see what happens when you check in on day 29, which is day 1 of your very next cycle, cycle number 2. So here we go. Let's look at day 1 of your very next cycle. Okay, so you just finished your very first cycle yesterday, and now it's day 1 of your second cycle. So we're on day 1 out of 28 for the new cycle. You've got a current points of 0 score, but you have lifetime points of 120. So keep racking up those points because the points add up over time and makes you eligible for lifetime points, prizes, and rewards and drawings, and there's all kinds of good stuff coming up the pike. You also have the lifetime perfect weeks of 4. Remember, there's a very valuable prize for anybody who has lifetime perfect weeks of 52. That's going to be awesome. Anyway, basically on day 1 of your very next cycle, we cleared the slate. So you got the 0 points for this cycle. You've got no check-in days yet and no badges. So let's check in on day 1 of cycle number 2. So we earned 1 point because we're in week 1 of cycle 2. So we have current points of 1, but our lifetime points went up by 1. So it's 121 points for lifetime points. And that's just how it goes. You just keep checking in every single day. You get your points, you get your bonus points, you get your badges, you get your streaks. All of that counts towards getting fabulous prizes. So keep on checking in and keep on taking your supplements and keep on doing what you need to do to have a longer, healthier, happier life. I'll be sending out more information about how to make this points and rewards program work for you to help you be consistent in your daily supplementation of your diet, which that's the whole point of this anyway. We're trying to have a system to help you be consistent, to help you be motivated, because just doing it alone without some sort of gamification, science has proven it doesn't work as good, just relying on your own willpower. Having a gamification system is extremely helpful to help all of us to be consistent in our new health habits. So I hope this Points and Rewards program helps you to live a longer life, a healthier life, a happier life. Thanks again for joining it, and please be sure to be looking out for all the emails from me that you'll find in your inbox or your spam folder. Make sure you tell Google or whoever that it's not spam, and just look for those emails every day. Enjoy the free mini courses, and may you have a long and healthy and happy life.